Earlier today, Minnesota lawmakers were targeted in what is being called by authorities targeted political violence. A manhunt is now underway for the gunman who was impersonating a police officer. Minnesota lawmaker Melissa Hortman was killed. State Senator John Hoffman was wounded in this targeted political violence. A Minnesota state representative and her husband were shot and killed, and a state senator and his wife were shot and wounded in an act of targeted political violence at their homes on Saturday. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz said after Hoffman was shot, officers were heading to proactively check on Hortman when they encountered the suspect at Hortman's home at around 3:35 a.m. Evans said the officers found a person who was dressed as a police officer wearing a vest and a badge with a taser and other equipment at the door coming out of Hortman's house. The suspect fired at the officers. Gunshots were exchanged, and the suspect was able to escape and flee on foot. The suspect's vehicle, which looked like a police vehicle, including police lights, was in Hortman's driveway. This is why I'm saying it's like incredibly suspicious. Was this an off-duty cop? Was this actually a cop? Was this like, how does he have so much police gear? Obviously, you can buy a lot of police gear, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. How was he able to escape? It's just like shocking events unfolding in Minnesota. And because of that, the No Kings event in Northeast Minneapolis had been canceled due to a shelter-in-place order following this politically motivated shooting of two elected officials. They're Democrats, by the way, and apparently the manifesto. The shooter had a cop car, like a fake cop car, was dressed up like a fake cop, and I don't know. It's a very suspicious situation. Apparently had a list. The shooter apparently had a list of possible targets that were retrieved from the suspect's vehicle. The list named Hortman and Hoffman. The list also included dozens of other Democrats from Minnesota, including Governor Walz, Representative Ilhan Omar, Tina Smith, and Attorney General Keith Ellison, according to law enforcement sources familiar with the matter. Law enforcement officials are looking into whether the suspect may have been motivated by extreme views on abortion, the sources said. Security resources have been dispatched to protect those people named on the list. The Capitol Police said it's working with our federal, state, and local partners. And the other side of the story is that a lot of people, once they get this kind of information from a position of authority like Elon, unfortunately, they do see Elon as a position of authority. He owns a social media company. He's the richest person on the planet. And there are plenty of people who love him. When they get this information, they just shut out all other information. They don't even see when Elon inevitably corrects himself or deletes the post, and they just run with that. It's over. There will be tens of thousands of people that will see this, and they will see all of the right-wing sentiment that's being parroted online, and they'll just go, there it is. They'll say, there it is. The far left is being violent again. Hell yeah.
About, and then Mr. Bolter's political affiliation.
Yeah, update from the shooter, the Minnesota shooter. Shocking, 0 people that have a brain. He is a Trump supporter.
And David Carlson, once again, his roommate and best friend, known him since 4th grade, did say Bolter voted for Trump and that he was a strong supporter.
No way. You mean to tell me that another instance of political violence came from the notoriously violent right? Wow. Let me tell you how shocked I am, dude. Let me tell you what a shocking revelation this has been. You mean to tell me that the guy who assassinated Democratic state legislators was not a left-winger? What?